Welcome to Leesburg Today's daily update for April 26th. I'm Samantha Bartram. Despite threats of rain, the second annual Earth Day Festival in Broadlands went off without a drop Sunday, and nearly 6,000 residents and families turned out for the fun. The event included more than 100 eco-friendly vendors, from solar panel companies and natural pet care to county environmental services and civic organizations. Also on hand were a number of wildlife and animal groups bringing everything from snakes and horseshoe crabs to alpacas and baby ducks for children to see and pet. Volunteers also were on hand at each booth to give attendees information on environmentally healthy ways to run their homes, families, and businesses. 8 organizations from 6 Loudoun County public schools also were honored for their efforts in staying environmentally sound, and a hybrid school bus from the school system was on display for kids to explore. In other news, a teenager collapsed and a man died after being injured during 2 different sporting events in the county Saturday. Around 1:30 p.m. Saturday, emergency crews were called to the Potomac Lakes Sportsplex in eastern Loudoun for report of an adult male in cardiac arrest. The man was pitching in a softball game when he was hit in the throat with a line drive. He began to choke on sunflower seeds he was chewing at the time, causing him to go into cardiac arrest. After being treated at the scene and regaining a pulse, the man was flown to Inova Fairfax Hospital, where he died Sunday morning. It has not been revealed whether the man died from his injuries or the cardiac arrest. Then, only a few hours later, emergency crews arrived on the scene at Eagle Ridge Middle School, where county parks and recreation staff were hosting a basketball tournament. The rescue personnel found a 15-year-old boy unconscious and suffering from cardiac arrest after he collapsed on the court. A nurse who was in the gym when he fell was administering CPR. Loudoun County Fire Rescue transported the teen, who was from New York, by ambulance to Inova Loudoun Hospital, where he was stabilized and flown to Inova Fairfax Hospital. He is still under treatment and unconscious, but authorities say he does have brain functions. Neither of the victims' identities have been released. Residents, business operators, and property owners will have yet another opportunity to weigh in on downtown Leesburg's future during an upcoming forum. The town announced last week that design consultant AECom has scheduled a public input session on the Downtown Improvements Capital Project. The meeting is scheduled for 7 to 9:30 p.m. Thursday, May 13th at the Holiday Inn Caradoc Hall in Leesburg. While the first meeting on March 17th focused solely on the input gathered from residents, business owners, and other town stakeholders, the May 13th meeting will be the first opportunity for design consultants to show renderings of proposed improvements to downtown, which represent the input gathered from the March 17th meeting. For more information, contact Assistant to the Town Manager Scott Parker at 703-771-2771 or sparker@leesburgva.gov. Purcellville police officer Don Chichy has been selected as Officer of the Year by the American Legion Post 293. This year's award was based on nominations from the police department and public commendations. Chichy has been given more than 300 hours as an Explorer Post Advisor and is an EMT with the Purcellville Volunteer Rescue Squad, where she is an advanced life support provider. Post 293 Commander Steve Curtis described Chichy as a versatile member of the police department whose volunteer service is outstanding. The award will be presented at the annual Purcellville Police Banquet to be held May 10th. Finally, high school juniors and seniors preparing to apply to college are invited to attend Wednesday's Kaplan Program, Accepted, Getting Into Your First Choice School. 2008 Kaplan Teacher of the Year Melissa Sims will facilitate an informative workshop on the ins and outs of college admissions. Attendees will learn what admissions officers want to see in applicants and receive valuable tips for college success. The free program will be held from 7 to 8 p.m. Wednesday, April 28th at Rust Library in Leesburg. Call or go online to register at 1-800-CAP-TEST or captest.com/HS events. For more on these and other stories around our community, visit us online at leesburgtoday.com.